Now we will be seeing the diagrammatic explanation of budget line. Suppose a consumer, just as we did the earlier example, has a budget of rupees 20 to be spent on two commodities, apples and bananas. If apple is priced at rupees 4 each and bananas at rupees 2 each, then the consumer can determine the various combinations. Now, which forms the budget line? Now, what are the possible combinations? Let us see. So these are my E, F, G, H, I, J are my combinations of apples and bananas. Either with 20 rupees, either I can consume 5 apples and 0 bananas, or another extreme situation is 10 bananas and 0 apples. Okay. Now what are the in-between combination? 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 6, 1, 8. See the money spent. 5 into 4 plus 0 into 2, 20. 4 into 4 plus 2 into 2, 20. All these combinations, if you multiply it with their prices, the units with their prices, these are all units you are consuming. If you are multiplying it with the prices, you will see it is within your income. Now I will plot these points in the graph. Horizontal axis, I will measure apples, and in vertical axis, bananas. So now I will plot the points. See, I have plotted the combinations, like if 5 units of apples and 0 units of bananas. Okay, so my first E point, 5 units of apples. Okay, so it will be in the x-axis only 5 units of apples and 0 units of bananas. Now, another J point, 10 units of bananas. See, another extreme point which will touch my y-axis. 10 units of bananas and 0 units of apples. Now I will be, and the other combinations I will be plotting, that is 4 units of apples. Here we have 4 units of apples. Okay, see the point F, 4 units of apples and 2 units of bananas. Next you see 3 units of apples, 4 units of bananas, 2 units of apples, 6 units of bananas, point H, and 1 unit of apple, 8 units of bananas. Now I will join these points. To make it more precise, I will show you with the pencil. See, here you see 4 and 2, okay? Then 3 and 4, and then 2 and 6, and then 1 and 8. So you can see the rectangles, though I have drawn catching the phone, so it's not straight lines, but you can see the combinations of the two. Okay, so this is the thing. As I'm now, when I will join these points, I will get my budget line. Now, as you can see, if as I am increasing the consumption of bananas, see, as I am increasing the consumption of bananas, I'm increasing the consumption of bananas, I am sacrificing each unit of apples. You see the rectangles. So as I am increasing the consumption of bananas, I am decreasing my consumption of apples. So as I am doing this, so I am sacrificing one for getting another. So it's a downward sloping curve. It's a downward sloping curve, that as we did in case of marginal rate of substitution, you can say, okay, that I'm substituting one for another. Because my income is limited, price is given, I have to distribute it among them. So in this way, I'm substituting one commodity for another, which we studied as marginal rate of substitution, MRS, and the same logic applies here also, that it is that is why it is a downward sloping curve. Okay, and you can also apply the other logic that both the variables means I'm increasing one, so I'm decreasing another. Both the goods are moving in the opposite direction, which is also another reason. Okay, so this is our budget line. Now, here we have gone through a point. The bundles of the budget set lie either on or below the budget line. The bundles of budget line lie on the budget line. Now, if I spent money, in case of budget set, if I spent less than my income, the point will be, you see, the point will be within the budget line. If I spend equal to my income, the points will be on the budget line, just as it is given here, I, E, F, G, H, I, J, on the budget line. And if I spend less than my income, it will be below the budget line, that is point D. And point C means unattainable, means it is beyond my income. It cannot be covered by my income, it is beyond my income. It is beyond my budget. So it is an unattainable one. These are attainable, this is equal to my income, and point D is, that is, I am spending less than my income, means I am underspending. So it is within the budget line. So that is why the bundles of the budget set lie either on the budget line or below the budget line, that is point D. The bundles of budget line always lie on the budget line, because in case of budget line we are spending equal to our income, and in case of budget set we are either spending equal or less than my income. Okay, is it clear? Now we will be doing the description of the diagram. In figure 2.8, number of apples are taken on the x-axis and bananas on the y-axis at one extreme, point T, where consumer can buy 5 apples by spending his entire income of rupees 20 only on apples. The other extreme is point J, shows that entire income is spent only on bananas. That is 10 units of bananas and 0 units of apple. And here 5 units of apple, 0 unit of bananas. These are the extreme conditions. The other extreme, okay. Now between E and J, there are combinations like F, G, H and I. By joining all these points, we get a straight line AB. In between E and J, we have got F, G, H and I. And by combining all these points, we get the budget line AB. Okay, which is also called the price line. So every point on this budget line indicates those bundles or those combinations of apples and bananas which the consumer can consume with his entire income of rupees 20 given the prices of the goods. Okay, so this is budget line. Now we will be moving to the slope of the budget line in the next video.